Hello, and welcome back to a new episode of Comfy Cozy Completionist with your girl Lorelei. The last episode we ended with running some errands, and this episode we are going back to the Ashlands and are searching for another fortress. Because we still have not found bloodstone. So we gonna eat the feast and the good food. Is that done? Yes. Let's get more room. So we don't need that. We do need 5 in here, and good with that, I think. We also do need to make more. We have to get that to the warehouse. We don't use that anymore. It's in here just for annoying the heck out of me every time I see it. So that is our setup, and we gonna have a bubble, and we gonna have our helmet on, and we gonna top off our arrows, and we gonna go for the F3 portal, meaning Fortress 3. The number 29 is unconnected, and the pocket portal, they should be both in that fortress. I hope. We only need one for the time being. Let's see what we have here. Oh, we have to carry all of that jazz home real quick. And there is the pocket portal. And we have to bring some stones for placing down some campfires, because yes, the campfires get attacked by the mobs, but it still helps a little bit, at least. Wait, all of that jazz needs to go to the other side here. And those skull dinghies need to go in here, I think. And just the other stuff goes up there. So we do have bell fragments. We can craft the bell. We do have all of that and a lot of money. We're so rich. Now we go. And we're gonna bring that. Case in point, we need campfires. Okay. Now we're all set. We got a pocket portal, we got some stones. Picked up bones again that we don't need. We need to do something about that thing eventually, but not right now. We want to go in that direction more. Where is our staircase up? Right on the other side, huh? Now here. Okay, good here. Oh, way. Another Morgan. All the fun we have. Let me get my bubble back up again. Just for the sake of safety here. Why do we always have so many Morgans here? One more, come on. Missing the required crafting station. Is the stonecutter so far out of reach that I can't repair the stuff down there? Well, I guess it is. Okay, let's get the Morgan loot. All the Graustein. That thing needs repairing. Can I just drop it in the box? Or rather, just on the ground here. There. Good. There we go. Want to go in that direction ultimately. Or do I want to go over yonder? 'Cause father is here. Huh. Well, we have to go. That is what is going on here. There's another... Is that a start one? What is hacking at what and why? Like to get that. Way easier like that. But I only dare do that if there is not too many guys around here. Yeah, we've got too much stuff in our pockets already. So. That is quite nonsensical here. Trying to hit that one. But I'm not very good at doing that with the bubble up. Have to practice a little bit more here. That is a start one over there. Okay, that one lost interest in us. No, really? Get another Morgan here. Why is there, not Morgan, why is there so many of those damn Valkyries? Don't want to get hit by that guy. Can't always avoid it, but sometimes you can. We got that other guy after us too. Two times I missed now, dude. And my pocket my bubble was up, which is way bad. Oof. That went a little bit better here. Boom. That was not the worst Morgan Valkyrie fight I've ever had. But we cannot pick up the stuff because bucket is full. Shoot! Okay, we gotta do something about that guy. Real quick. And while that guy gets deleted, he lost interest. Let's get that stuff dropped off real quick because all of our stuff in the pocket is too much. I want that Valkyrie loot. Don't need to carry that around. Where did that Valkyrie die? There's another Valkyrie up there. Like, why? How does that stuff do respawn so quickly? Okay. So now we are full again because we had that Ask Swin coming for us. Shoot! Not getting ahead again here. Drop, 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 drop. Can pick that up later. Where's that Valkyrie stuff? Where did that Valkyrie die? Somewhere over here, I think. 6 celestial feathers. That is not a bad thing. Okay. We've got what we need. We do need a bubble. Do we want to go to another one? And I do appreciate the Ask Swin loot, but it fills up my pocket so fast. Okay, that is... Oh, okay, I see. That is what is going on here. To get rid of that thing without getting killed by that thing. There is still another Valkyrie, and it's after me again. Duh. Not having fun here. Why so many Valkyries? I don't understand that. Oh, my bubble is up. That is bad. Like, there is a Valkyrie on this side. And there is a Valkyrie on the other side. We are not having fun. Oh, I missed. I don't necessarily want to be close to that thing. Ow, that hurt. Need to circle around here to gain a little bit of stamina. Nonsense. Nonsense again. I need that Valkyrie out of my way to get to that. Oh, and now we have a Morgan. Like all of it. Ooh. Shoot, 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 shoot. Did the Valkyrie explode? I think it did. I think it did. Now we can play with that Morgan all by itself, huh? And there is another Valkyrie over there. Like, how many Valkyries have we already killed here? That is absolutely bonkerdoodles. Now, where did that Valkyrie die? I don't have the slightest idea. We should be picking... Oh, we have picked up the... the feathers, but if there was something else... Graustein... There is the Morgan loot here, which I cannot pick up because we are full again. Can't get ahead in this game. Really, you can't. Let's drop that off. And then another day again. And why is it that always all the things do spawn at the same time here? And I bet you when we are back, we're gonna have to fight another one of those. We go. Because of... This is too much here. Okay, let's see, what have we? Whole thing. No room in inventory. Okay, we're gonna have to jump twice or 3 times to get all of that home. So many things. Not keen on the bones though. Okay, picked up everything from the ground. And we are missing some wood here. 20 wood for the portal. There, got that. Let's get to bed. Duh. In case you're wondering, we are playing with Lorelei on the hard setting, so that makes it way more difficult to kill all of those beasties. Look at that, so many. That. And we've got a Morgan trophy there. Let's get that nonsense over to the portal real quick, lest we forget. What is glittering down there? I hope our boat is still okay down there. I have not looked for the boat in a good long time. Okay, more of that. That, and money. That done? No? Okay. Money, money. Okay, at this stage we are so rich. So what's now with that? Gotta refill here, because we used some of that up. We are not using the jump meat a lot. And I don't need to carry that around, I think. I should not leave it in that box, lest I will look for it where I put that. Well, let's put it in here then. So, okay, let's have a look at the fishing bait. That is the mossy sticky. We have not made cold fishing bait because it needs a fenring trophy. We need another fenring trophy, friends. We have the misty, we have the stingy. We can make the hot one because we got warrior trophies, and we have the frosty. Okay. The hot one is used to catch magma fish. And we have to go to the mountains at night, I think, because the fenring trophy is now used in the trinket and in the fishing bait. And that means if you want to hang a trophy on the wall, you need to get 3 of them, and we only got 2. And there was I thinking that we might be done with that nonsense, but we ain't. So we're gonna have to light the fire in our warehouse. We're gonna have to eat. We need to make more of that. Let me light the fire in the warehouse real quick, because I tend to forget that I need to do that. Also, since we killed that last gyal, we have not had a respawn. So I'm a little bit worried that that will happen soon. But for now, back to the Ashlands we go. Let's hope we have appropriate weather for exploration over there, because I don't want to run around there in an ash storm if I can avoid it. It seems like a clear day, so gonna take that and that and our trusty portal, and we try again to get somewhere here. And of course we have respawning things. What was that? That sounds like a Morgan. Kinda. No, that's that guy down there giving us the heebie-jeebies. Okay. There was another Valkyrie up over there, and I kinda don't want to disturb that one. I'd like to go in that direction. Oh, we're already picking up a lot of stuff again. Wait, let me do that like that, so don't get all of that mixed up. Okay. What is in here? Some wood. Where did that come from? We still need to do something about that spawner on the other side of here. Ugh, that was not what I wanted. Another Morgan? You gotta be kidding me. Like why? Why so many morgen? Why so many of all of those beasties? Now it's frozen. Okay. Did I get all the morgen loot? I did. I don't need all of that. Okay, we're gonna be placing around some campfires here because this is ridiculous. Okay, can we now get that thing there deleted, please? Oh, it's done. Okay, cool. Now, we want to go in that direction. And that will mean we get some nastiness down there again. Can we place campfires from up here? And why does that thing manage to get up here? Like how? We are getting funny things here. Ah, gosh. So many guys there. Need to be a little bit careful with the wood. Oh, we're out of stones. Oh well. Okay, what? Another one. Okay, we are... The emerald flame is over there. Don't you tell me I have to go sailing to reach it. That would be most unwelcome. But it sure does look like it. Oh, there's a morgen cage. We do need some stone to go in there. There's only graustein around here. Oh, we do have to put the portal down here. We leave the wood here. And we go get some extra stone, because I do want to get into that morgen cave and see if we get a vegvisr for the mystic location there. That would be cool. Okay, let's drop that stuff off here and we get some more stones. I think we do have enough, but you never know. Take some more wood. Make sure you have plenty. Here's the stones that I dropped here. Or rather the wood. Did I collect that? Oh, I did. I did. Okay. Let's get to that Morgan cave before nasty things happen. Get in there and get a fire down. ASAP. Okay, let's see if there is something in here. There is no vegvisr. There is a box here that we can utilize to pick up stuff. What a pity. I had hoped we could find a vegvisr in here, but obviously no vegvisr in here. I think we're gonna drop all of the unneeded bones on this side. That too. Gonna collect everything in here, sort out the stuff we don't need. And then we get it through the portal. There's a lot of stuff in here. Look at that big cave that we found here. Okay, we need to put all of that in that box here. That, and then we have all of that. And all of the stuff that we don't want. Where did we drop that? Oh, we can also drop it in this side. There we go. Got everything on this side. Get rid of the bones. So many bones. Okay, so where are the boxes. So we got that. And then we got all of that. And that is... yeah, we need to get that out via the portal. Drop that off at home real quick. Oh gosh. Another one of those. Okay, let's get all of that stuff home real quick. We might want to think up that we do mark the Morgen caves we were already in. I keep forgetting to do that, and that means we don't have the markers that we need there. Where is that asks when? Over there. Okay, let's get the stuff from the Morgen cave and mark it done real quick. We have not overlooked things in here, no? No, I don't think so. I think we got everything. I think it's cool. Let's mark that thing done then. And I think we want to come around here and see if there is a way we can get there on the land and not be obliged to sail here. Okay, get that. And that can stay at home. There we go. That's good. Gonna get the portal and the bench. And we're gonna go along the coast here, I think, for a sec to see what is coming up on the other side here. And if the land bends back down south. That is not how you find fortresses, because fortresses are way more inland. But what is a girl to do? Okay. Can we get to that thing via... Probably. I think we are hitting it probably. Cannot really see. I think we do. Okay, that one is done. I think we need to get home. It is getting late. And that stupid watcher stuff will be after us, I guess. But not today. Okay. So we've got a heck ton of stuff again from that Morgan cave. Soft tissue, some metal, something here, something there, something there, and there, some wood, some tasty meat. Ooh, that was bad. I should not do that. Okay, let's get back to restocking my inventory here. Well, at least the tasty meat is in there too. Okay. And now down here we have to get all the other stuff in the boxes. And we've got some soft tissue. Soft tissue is stacking up nicely too here. More stuff here and more molten cores. So many molten cores here. And that. And that is carapace arrows. They do deal a lot more damage than the frost ones. But the frost ones do deal 52 frost damage, which is more than we can hope for. Okay, that fire resistance is done. I'll do another one. And repair everything. Okay, we're good with that. Let's get to bed. Let's have another short break here. We have 3 minutes on the feast. Short break, then back to the Ashlands. Okay. To bed. I sure do hope I don't have to get on another boat and sail to another landmass, because navigating those spires in the Ashlands is kind of a pain. Not super stoked about doing that. Okay, we've got that. We've got a bubble. And we go through our pocket portal again. And hope that there is not insane amount of stuff going on here again. There is some vultures around here somewhere. Where are they? I saw them. Okay. Well. Oh, over there. And another Valkyrie. You really can't get anywhere here without getting more Valkyries. This is so bad. I really don't want to engage with every nonsensical nonsense that is here. So maybe we just go ahead and don't do anything with that. We are not getting ahead here at any rate. Okay, let's get out of here. Preserve some stamina for getting ahead. Hey, there's so many. Like, what is going on here? There is so many guys from all sides. We don't have to necessarily fight every thing that is here. Like Scale said, fighting is entirely optional. So I'm not gonna fight everything here. Just gonna go on. And hope that the landmass does curve back. There's a fortress there. That is cool. Okay. Oh, bubble. Bubble me up. Okay, I think we have to do something about that thing there. Okay. Now we good. Zoom in more so I can see what I'm doing. Well, we have to have a stick in the fire throwing stick in our hand to do that. Those are quite hardy. Drop. No, it did. Okay. Ooh, so many. Why is that? Something hit my bubble. I need to do something against being without a bubble. I do want to look at that fortress. For that, I will have to get rid of those guys first. Where do they all come from? And there is starred warriors too. Nasty. Very nasty. Okay. What do I have in my pocket that I don't want? Kinda want that ashwood. Kinda want to have fire here. And one here. And one up here. And of course we've got asks in here. Two of them. And some very unfriendly folks shooting at us too. With stars to boot. Okay, now we got to have a portal. Where do all those guys come from? Okay, let me try to get a portal down here somewhere. Maybe in here. We don't have the... We do. We do have the means to make a box. Even if that is a risky business. Let's see, I want to pick up everything here and then decide what I want to throw out. I need every last bit of nonsense here. Okay, we don't want that. Good thing we have the ting. We can have the puffs. Okay. Let's have a look around here. There is that fortress. And there is quite some okay, got that doggo dead. That is an interesting space for a fortress. We want to get up on one of those buildings and do things from up there. Do we hit that thing? Not quite sure we do. But we want that thing to be broken. The arbalest might be way better to do that. So there is a marksman walking over there. Done. Let's see what else we have here. Question is, can we... She's hot on your tail. No, fantastic. I really needed that. I betcha that those skellies don't do anything against any Ashlands creatures. Quite sure that they do not do anything because they are the same faction. We could use some magic to make that here a little easier. Probably. Of course. They are best buddies. Aww. Sheesh. So now we do have a lot of other bones laying around here too. And trophies we cannot pick up because we are full again. All the things you don't want, really. Well, we're gonna take the Brenner trophy because that's a pretty one. But we are not keen on the charred bones either. So... smoke puffs. We are low on smoke puffs always. Oh, there is another one of those. Even more guys. Let's get home. I'm really done with this. Gonna come back another day and do things. We're gonna have to bring a stone cutter anyways to get up there. We have to bring more wood for a workbench, so we can build up on that buildings there, so we can shoot from above and get into that thing there. So what have we got? No, that, some of that, and some food. This and that. We are full here. Too many things, so that needs to go to the warehouse, I think. And that also. And that also. The trophy needs to go down there anyway, so we need to go here. Get that trophy sorted. That is on this side, another Brenner trophy. And we gonna dump off all of that food in the warehouse. Need to do something about the building here. Wait, where does that belong? That's all the berries, that's all the mushrooms, produce, and more seeker meat. Ah, there we go. Got all that. Eggs. Okay, I think we're gonna have the vulture meat and the eggs in the same box. That seems like a good idea. Okay, time to go sleep again. We need to have another stone cutter. 2 iron. We need a bunch of stones anyway. And we need a bunch of wood. I think we have to be going after some more wood. But for now, first we gonna be sleeping. Gonna have another short break here. And then I'm gonna see about that fortress. Be right back. Okay, half a bottle of lemonade later. We're gonna go on. I kinda do want to have another wraith trophy for decorations. Like put the Brenna trophy inside a wraith trophy. That would look so good. But first we have to do something about that fortress. We have extra stones, stone cutter, extra wood. I think we take more wood. Just to be on the safe side. And some food. Top off my arrows. We could try those. Huh, wait. This is... yeah, we cannot do more than level 2 because we lack that damn bloodstones. Duh. This is such a bummer. Like that is... we have 3 fortresses and we have not yet managed to get a bloodstone. Let's hope. There is another fortress, another chance. Okay, carry over weather from Mistlands. Not so cool weather in the Ashlands. We do have an ash storm, which I do hate. And there is that Askswin. Oh, it's clearing up. Nice. Do we hit that Askswin? Let me try the carapace arrow on that one. We are not hitting the Askswin, we are hitting something else. Okay, that is okay-ish. Is that thing stuck in there? There is a blob coming. Of course. Oh, where did my Askswin go? It forgot that I was there. Okay. No. What? You guys again. Don't have time for that. Ugh. I should put up some of those wines just for defense reasons. That would be helpful. So, can we get up on that thing here? That would be very helpful. Oh, even better. Is that better? Not sure. But it might be better. Woohoo! I think this is better. Can build up from here and see into that. Let's get crafting here. Gonna have heavy building going on here then. Can we snap here, please? Oh, we are out of... That is a bummer. That is quite good here. Can get pretty high and see inside that thing and pepper that. With fireballs from here. That is cool. And that does mean that we can take out those spawners from a safe distance. Without being too concerned about the guys inside. Not hitting that. No, I did. Let's get that going so we can be a little bit more verbose with that. There, that's that. That is cool. We're gonna break whatever guy is in there. And that shooty dingy too. There. There is still some guys here. Okay. That is not looking too shabby. Booms, that one is dead. I think there is not much left in there. That is really fabulous. I like how that went. All of the monuments of torture are done. There is only a few guys in there. We do have a little concern with that nastiness down there. Let me see if I can shoot that thing again. It did not work. Oh, my bubble is up. Okay. I think the remaining stuff here needs to be done differently. Need to get that in my pocket again. Because I don't want that burned. I don't need that. We need more Graustein, because we do need to build us some stairs up there. Where did that doggo go? Okay, those doggos are over there. That's a good idea. You stay there. And I'm going to get me some Graustein. There's way too many bones here, if you ask me. Nobody needs that much bones. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do with that fortress there. I do sure hope we don't get extras. But I think we can build up safely, and then there is only a little bit of nonsense going on there. Put that here, and that and that. And then we put that here, and then that here. Oh, Doggo. Doggo coming to play with me. Frostness still holds up here, really it does. Okay. I think we are going to be putting some of those here, just for the sake of safety. Ooh, where did they come from? I do need my bubble. Okay. Now we get bad weather here. Oh, come on. Is that a warrior? A warlock? I think it is. I thought I saw a warlock somewhere there. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Okay, we have more in there than I thought there would be. And we have nasty weather here. But I still do need to get that here sorted. Can we get up there? That is a little bit too high. Okay, it works like that. Okay. And then a little higher. And a little higher. And a little... Ooh, there is a warlock in there. Okay. We have to come back with... I thought everything there was done, but they ain't. There is more to that than I thought. Need to get up higher, I think. Might just be that I did not destroy both of the but I think I did. That is very strange. Well, whatever it is, we need to get home now because of the weather conditions. What is going on here? That hurt. Okay, let's get home. We're gonna leave that here. Gonna leave that here. And gone are we. Again, so many things in my pocket. The ash storm makes it near impossible to see what you're doing. Duh. So that, and that, and that. And more things here. That is done. Get that going. Barley wine. Lots of barley wine. Fine. Wait, we need 3 of them here. Let's repair everything here. And then I think we're gonna take a short break, even if it's not yet time to go sleep, because we ordered some food and it has just arrived, so I'm gonna be eating something and then we get back there and see that ash storm is done. Gonna sit here and we're gonna be right back. Okay, so I have eaten and I think what we're gonna be doing with the remaining time here, that is the wrong exit, we're gonna go over to Valheim and do plant back some of the trees there, because the ashlands are eating up wood like nothing good. We have to do some tree planting. I don't want to go back to the ash storm there. I do hope my stonecutter is safe. Well, the wood maybe isn't, but that is why I need to build back some of the forest here. And it is not like we don't have the means to do that. Good night. You're gone. Okay, let's get to planting some beech trees, beech sapling. Also, we need to be doing some fishing at some point. We don't need the fish from the Mistlands still. We don't have the anglerfish yet. So that will be some doing still. And we need to plant back some birch trees too. Not necessarily interested in killing boar. I'm gonna keep my distance from that one a little bit. Okay, I think we're good with that. That grows up, that is gonna be a veritable forest. And we can go sleep and then go back to the ashlands after we slept. Fabulous. I can't hear the grumbling of another Gjall, which is a good sign. Maybe we have finally defeated that spawner. Let's hope for some peace and quiet. And then we do have to think about our new ashlands base, because we are obliged to build a big base there too. And I have not yet thought about it exactly what we are going to be doing. We do want to be taming some askswin at some point, because we do want to probably ride them around. You can ride over the lava with that. And then also for supplies, we might even think about using a veritable askswin army to defeat fadder at some point. Okay, we do need that, I think. And we don't have... we need to go back. I need the big hammer. What was that? That sounded not good. Let me get the big hammer, because if we are to kill all that stuff in there, it would be easier with the big hammer. Big hammer with me. Oh, we got to drop that off somewhere. Don't want to have that in the pocket. Okay, let's drop those stupid bones. We don't need them. And let's see what we can do about getting in there. Ugh. That is a bowman. Kinda want to shoot that bowman. Okay. Do we have the frost arrows, or do we have... Oh. Okay. That went good. More bones I don't need. Another bowman over there. Okay. Short twitchers. Boom, that one got me. I need to get my bubble bag up. Also, I might want to have some roots going on here. Has to better kill those. And another asks when the scattered. Okay. Now we're talking about... Woo! Wow! That was... Ugh! Is that a start one? That is hurting so bad. No, it's not a start one. Okay, that done. No, you don't. That done. Don't need that. Can we now get back to assaulting that fortress, please? Oh gosh. There is so many guys here. Why is that? Get wrecked. And another asks when over there. Man. We do need to get in there. Really, we do. Because we don't want that stuff to despawn in there. Okay, now let me try that big hammer here. Okay. That sounds like there is nothing anymore. Let me get another one of those up here. So we can finally see what is in here really. There's still another... Where is that guy? Duh. Okay, now let's see. Oh, we can get rid of all of that stuff. There is the And another ask Swin. Duh. This is a heck of a lot of trouble. Where did the Askswin go now? Did it flee? Is everything dead here now? That warlock dropped outside. I saw it drop. So we can have hopes here. Okay, I think we're good. There is another skuk there. That should be not a big deal. Okay, we've got that. Iolite and jade. Iolite and a lot of... Ah, man. That is quite disappointing, I'd say. Gonna get me the portal, get it in here. And then we build our way up. And into the central tower. And see what we get from that. What's in here? Gonna take all of that and carry that home real quick, because we don't want to go twice. We need to get all of the edges to our newfound place in one go. There, that should be sufficient. No, I do hope. Of course. Why wouldn't there be? Ow, that hurt. Okay, we don't need that. We don't exactly need that either. Let's get in there. Let's get that portal up. There. Yep. 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 There we go. So we put up a crafting bench. And we put up a box. And we put up a portal. And we need the stone cutter in here. So we can get some protection here. I hope I can carry all of that. Got the iron. Got the wood. Good. And this really is some doing all the time here. But still, that is the best way I've found to make things happen here. So we need that, and we need that, and we do need some graustein. To get us... Can we snap that? Oh, that is not cool. Well, it is better than nothing. Get all of that stuff in here. And then we need another stone portal here, I think. We do have the graustein to make that happen, do we? Yes, we do. We have 2 molten cores, we have the 30 graustein, and we do have the ice because we have that thing here. So we can have another stone portal here. We don't have portal set up for that occasion. But that's okay, we can rename that anyways. Oh, we got that. That is way less debris than the last one. We managed to get in here before all the boxes were destroyed. So that is a big thing. And then that is half a portal here. I think we do have enough to get up there. But I think that again is a tale for the next episode, because we are running low on time here again. So probably we're gonna go home, get all of that stuff put in a box and end the episode here. Let me see. That graustein can stay here. We don't necessarily need the bones. We did pick up every skak wheel thingy, yes? Yes, no we did. So many bones. Okay. Gonna get all of that home. And we're gonna get some of that home here. Something like that. Now the only hope again is the central tower. And we hope that there is some bloodstone in there. So let's drop that down here real quick. Another 3 celestial feathers. We have so many celestial feathers already. We killed so many Valkyries. And we do have a lot of that. And not a whole lot of some other things. Okay. Remaining stuff. That's all. Some more leather and some more meat. Cool. Repair everything. That bow does deal spirit damage, but it is not a lot. Okay. Well, that was this episode. I hope you enjoyed watching me fumble my way through the Ashlands, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing. We do upload 2 new videos in this series every week, so if you want to see more, get your notifications running so you can get informed when I upload a new video. With that, I bid you a good night, and we are going to be back with new shenanigans in the 10th world real soon. Bye!